Hello, everyone. It is Mr. Fernandez, and we are entering chapter 13 of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. That chapter is titled Nicholas Flamel. So this week, it's going to probably seem, well, no, it's probably about the same amount of work. Uh, so that you have a couple things that are on the agenda. First, you got to read the chapter 13. After that, you are going to write a letter home, pretending to be either Ron or Hermione. And I'll go over a little bit more of that in a couple moments in the video. And the other thing that you have to do this week is meet one-on-one with this guy right here, where we're going to talk about your paragraph from chapter 7. You and I will discuss what you did well, how you can improve it, and then next week you're going to have a chance to revise it and resubmit it. And then you're going to take those skills and apply them to your letter as well. So without further ado, let's look at where your work is.
Classroom, the opening page. And don't forget over in this side here, where you see the upcoming, you can see the due dates, so you have things that are due. But let's head over to classwork. And so we have the learning resources if you need information there. And the first one here, chapter 13, Nicholas Flamel, we will click that. Now, you will have the instruction video that you are currently watching. That will be there. Then you have two other videos, letter writing for kids and how to write an informal letter. I love videos that are titled for kids. I think they explain things amazingly. They oftentimes use images. I watch videos like that for myself to learn some concepts. So watch those two videos to go over how to write a letter because it is a little bit different. It's not like you're writing an essay or something. Paragraph structure can still remain the same, but your audience is different. So without postponing that, because you do have to choose your audience for this. So the task, you will choose either Ron or Hermione and, pretending to be one of them, write a letter home to your parents talking about your school year so far. So your audience, keep in mind that Ron and Hermione's parents are very different. Ron Weasley comes from an all-wizarding family, and so his parents are magical, went to Hogwarts when they were kids, and have 5 kids who have already gone to or are in Hogwarts. Hermione Granger comes from a non-wizarding family. Her parents are both dentists and are not magical. Before Hermione received her letter inviting her to attend Hogwarts, no one in her house knew anything about magic or the wizarding school. If you choose Ron, you don't have to explain what Hogwarts is. You don't have to necessarily talk about all the staircases and such. His parents know that. Ron, if you are Ron, you could refer to them and your parents would say, oh yeah, I remember that when I was there. Hermione Granger's parents, though, they would need more explanation. Think about your own parents and if they've never gone to Gloucester High School. What would they know if you start talking about the H-Wing or the Tower? Do they have any idea what you're talking about? Probably not, and that's going to be more similar to Hermione's parents. So just bear that in mind. Depending on who you're writing as, if you're writing as Ron or if you're writing as Hermione, the things you talk about will probably be different. Now, I've given you a list of information to consider including, and you do not need to include everything. You probably wouldn't be able to. These are just a whole bunch of ideas that you can choose a couple. So, events that happen throughout the school year. Interesting things can be fun, sad, or dangerous that happened to you so far. How you are doing and feeling. What your thoughts are about the classes that you have and your teachers. Talk about any friends you've made, how you made them, why you like them. Any problems you are facing and what advice you could need. Anything else you feel should be included. If you look at this list, not the entire list is in the book. So you're going to have to make up some information. You're going to have to make up some ideas. This is creative writing. You're going to use your own brain power, your own thoughts, and write a letter as if you are this character. And then the letter format. Include the date you are writing the letter. Include a greeting to the person you are writing the letter. Should probably include a greeting to the people you are writing the letter. Use paragraphs to talk about different topics. So your letter is not going to be one whole paragraph. Maximum 3 body paragraphs. And then a closing line or paragraph to say goodbye. And your name and signature. And I've even included just an example of a letter here.
So the letter is what you're going to be working on this week. It's probably the bulk of the assignment for next week or for this week. Keep in mind, if you need any help, let me know. This writing is a little bit different than what we've done in the past, so watch the videos to give you an idea. And remember, this is creative writing. So if you message me, if you email me saying, "Sir, what do I write for what am I feeling right now?" My response will be, make it up. You can use the book, and I encourage you to use the book to get some ideas. An interesting thing that happened, probably the troll coming in during Halloween, probably finding the three-headed dog, maybe Harry winning at Quidditch. Those are all interesting things that could happen. But those are all just small moments throughout an entire school year. If you're going to talk about the different teachers and the different classes that you're taking, well, maybe make it up. A little bit of information about Professor Binns, the history of magic teacher. Talk about that teacher. He's boring. He drones on and on and on. None of that's in the book, but we know that based off the character. So, like I said, if you need any help, let me know, and best of luck with it. I'll see you all at some point to talk about your paragraphs. Bye.